Hello everyone, welcome to this session on built-in methods available for lists. In this session, we are going to see some of the built-in methods which we can use along with the lists. Okay, so first let me take a list. The name of the list here is fruits, and it can have elements of apple, elements like apple, banana and cherry. Okay, let me print the list here. So these are the elements in my list. Now you can modify the lists using assigning a values, like say we had discussed the indexing also, right, in the previous session. So indexing is like this is zeroth element, this is first element, and this is second element. So if I want to introduce any other element at particular index value, we can introduce it like this. So I have used fruits 0 equal to pear. Okay, so this is a string data I am inputting. So you can see pear is replacing the apple. Okay, we have replaced the element at 0th position, that is apple, we have replaced with the pear. Okay, if I want to replace another value, say at index number 2, I can replace it again by pear. Okay, or I can replace this pear by some value. Okay, say I will take now a complex value. So anything is possible here. So I hope it's clear. We can modify the elements in the list. Now if I try to say give an index value which is not there for this list, 0 1 2 we have, 3 is not there. If I want to add an element to the third index, it is not possible in this way. So it will throw an error saying list assignment index out of range. Okay, so as to avoid this, we are not going to use this method to append an value to the list. For that, we have a method called as dot append. So in this, you can see we are able to append this orange at the end of the list. So these were the three elements we had, right, after particularly this stuff. Okay, already we have added orange, it is showing orange as well. So let me run through the list again. So you can see these are the elements in the list. Now when we run through this part, we are getting orange as well. Okay, now I want to add another value which is orange 2. Okay, so this is again a string. I can add any value like a number, a floating point number. So it keeps on adding, like we are going to append the value means it will append at the end of the list. Okay, now we can insert the elements at a specific level. So here we try to insert, that is actually replacing the value in the index, particular index. Here we can give an index value and we can replace the values wherever index 1 is there. We can replace that value. We can have the index 1 with grapes and other values will be shifted right. So let us see what happens now. So you can see fruits dot insert of method is inserting grapes into position 1. The position 1 was occupied by banana and now it is occupied by grapes, and other values, say banana 2 plus 2j and other values have been shifted right. So in this way we can insert the values at specific positions. Say I will insert at 4 grapes 2. So at position number 4 you can see grapes 2 has been inserted and other values are again shifted right. I hope this is also clear. Now we can move on to the next function, where on this fruits, what is fruits? I hope you remember. The fruits is nothing but our list. Fruits is our lists. On this list we are calling dot reverse of method. So it will reverse the entire set of elements in the list. So let us see what happens. You can see we have reversed. So here one point to remember is you are actually changing the original list. Okay, so this is the reversed version. So last value has come first, and first value you can see apple is in the last. Okay, now you can have another function called as dot sort of. So it will sort the values. So since we have a combination of say integers, floats, complex values and all, we are not able to sort it out. So what we'll do is we will redefine our list here for only strings. So homogeneous data is there means it will sort accordingly. Or let me take this one. Okay, dog is not a fruit, right? So let me write melon. Okay, then I will write mangoes. Okay, so this is our fruits. Now if I sort, you can see that it has been sorted. Okay, here melon I have written first and then mango, so it has sorted it. Okay, uh, let us take another value so that you will be clear. And another banana I will take, banana 2. Okay, so now you see how it sorts. Yes, it is by default sorting in the ascending order. The same thing if we want in the descending order, then we have to provide an attribute called reverse is equal to true. So true is a keyword here. So now you can see it is sorting in the reverse order. Melon comes first, then mango, then followed by cherry, banana 2, banana and apple. Okay, we have another function called as dot remove. So using this we can remove a specific element. So if I remove banana, you can see banana has been removed from the list and we can only get a banana 2 and apple here. Okay, and we can use another function which is particularly for popping off the values, that is removing last element from the list. Okay, so you can see the last element is apple here, so it has been removed. Again if I run, banana will be removed. Again it will remove cherry, then we can go with mango likewise. Okay, so now it is an empty list. Now if you try to pop, you will get a pop of empty list error. Okay, so next if we want to concatenate two lists, that also can be done. We had say, let me again run this part of the code so that I get enough number of values. So for this list we are adding papaya and pineapple, that we are adding through concatenation. So this is another list which is concatenated with our fruits list. The symbol what we are using, or the operator we are using here is plus operator to concatenate two lists. So let us see what is the result of it. So you can see we had banana, apple, banana 2, apple, banana, cherry, melon and mango. Now papaya and pineapple has been added to this list. So likewise we can add or concatenate multiple lists and get a single list. Okay, so if we want to check elements in a list, so we can do that as well. So here we have used apple in fruits. That means whether apple string is there in fruits list. That is what it is checking. So if we run this, it will return say true if the element is existing. If element is not existing, it will return false. Okay, this is the other way of checking the elements. Next we have another function which is used to repeat a list. This command will duplicate all the elements in the fruits list by 3 times. Let us see what we are going to get. So you can see all the elements, say banana 2 and banana 2, apple, again apple here, and then apple. So it is essentially multiplying the list elements. Multiplying means replicating the list elements by the number whatever we provide. Okay, now we have important concept of list along with the for loop, where a for loop in Python can be used to iterate over the elements of a list, and for each iteration the loop variable takes on the value of the next element in the list. So let us define a list and try to understand what we are speaking on. So in this, what we are doing is we are taking a list and we are trying to print the elements of the list fruits. So for loop is like this: for fruit in fruits. So this fruit is a variable of the loop which takes on each element. First it will take apple, and that is, first it will take apple from the fruits. So from where it is taking? In fruits. So from the fruits list it is taking one fruit at a time, or one element at a time, and it is passing it here, print fruit. Okay, so we can pass any conditions also. Now we are not dealing with any condition, directly whatever we get in the fruits, element by element we are printing it. So that's why you can see first apple is printed, next banana, next cherry. Okay, so if I have 1, that is this number, that is also considered as one of the value. So it is printed first, then apple, then banana and cherry. Okay, this is one way of accessing to the elements in fruits using for loops. Another way is also there, that is using the indexing. Here indexing is not used, instead the elements directly popped into this loop one by one. Here we can use indexing as well. For that we have a range function. So again we are taking this list and we are passing the index as I. So no need to define this I as like int I or string I, something like that. So for I in range, length of fruits. So what is the length of fruits? 1 2 3. It is not index, length of fruits. So length is 3. So I in range of 3. So I will start from 0 1 2. So 3 is the last value, right? So all the values will be fetched. Okay, so let us see. And you can observe the print statement as well. It is not fruits, here it was fruit. So we were printing this fruit itself. Now we are printing fruits of I. That means through indexing we are printing. Okay, so if I write I plus 1, so I think there will be error after 2 values, correct? Why I'm getting only apple? For every value of I am printing only 0th element. That's why I'm getting the same value. So now we can see apple, banana and cherry. Okay, I hope you are clear with the functions or the built-in function with the lists, and also accessing list element using for loops. Okay, if you have any doubts or any clarification is required, please comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching.